And the Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A proclamation from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, Lord.
When Jesus saw the crowds, he went down the mountain, and after he had sat down, his disciples came to him. He began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you, in outward and mind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." And dear friends, the gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
There is a story about a young boy named Serna who came home crying and holding his hairless head. When his mother saw him, he was asked, "What happened to your head? Why did you come home bald?" The boy said, "Mom, my friend and I played a game. Every mention of the name of a saint, one strand of hair will be pulled out. For example, if my friend mentions Saint Alfred, one strand of hair will be pulled out from my head. Holy Family of Jesus, Mary and Joseph, those are three. 12 apostles, those are 12. The mother asked, "But why did you lose all your hair?" The boy standing replied, "Because when my friend ran out of the saint's name to be given, he suddenly shouted, 'Todos los santos.'" All saints. Sisters and brothers, Todos los santos means All Saints' Day. And on this day, we solemnly celebrate the great feats of all saints. And all hair on our head are not enough to count all the saints in heaven. However, it is important to emphasize from the beginning, what we mean here by saints. Normally, we apply the word saints to people of extraordinary holiness who have been canonized or beatified by the church, like Saint Alfred, Saint Eugene de Macedon, Saint Mark, Saint Anthony, and so on and so forth. But today's feast uses the word in a much wider sense. Please ask me one. because the feast today refers to all those baptized Christians who have died and are now in heaven with God in glory. It also certainly includes all non-Christians who live a good life sincerely in accordance with the convictions of their conscience. The gospel reading for today's feast is very interesting. It gives us what we know as the Beatitudes from the beginning of the Sermon on the Mount. It is, in fact, a license for holiness. And when many people think of holiness, they think of keeping the 10 Commandments and perhaps some other requirements of the church, like going to Mass on Sundays or fasting during Lent. What we often tend to forget is that the 10 Commandments really belong to the Old Testament and are part of the Jewish law. Of course, they are still valid and very significant. And Jesus said clearly that he had not come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it. We might then say that the Beatitudes are an example of that fulfilling. The Beatitudes go far beyond the 10 Commandments in what they expect of a follower of Christ. However, when we go to confession, it is the 10 Commandments we normally refer to and not the Beatitudes. And this is sad, because it is clear in our gospel today that the Beatitudes have a central place. The Beatitudes is the summary of Jesus' teachings. They are a kind of mission statement saying what kind of person the good Christian will be. The gospel says that the blessed are those who are poor in spirit, those who are gentle, those who mourn, those who hunger and thirst for what is right, those who are merciful, those who are pure in heart, those who make peace, and those who are persecuted in the cause of right. This is the kind of Christian we are called to be. It is these qualities which made the saints and which will make saints of us too. They go far beyond what is required by the 10 Commandments. If taken literally, the commandments can be easily kept and not with great difficulty. This asks me why? Because many of them are expressed in the negative, you shall not. So we can observe them by doing nothing. If we have not killed anyone, if we have not committed adultery, if we have not stolen, can we be considered as saints as well? Sisters and brothers, being a Christian is a lot more than not doing things which are wrong. The Beatitudes are expressed in positive terms. They also express not just actions, but attitudes. That is why they can never be fully observed. No matter how well we try to observe them, we can always go farther. The Beatitudes are a true and reliable recipe for sainthood. Again, saints are the children of God. Think of the love that the Father has lavished on us by letting us be called children of God. The second reading from the first letter of St. John reminds us today that saints are not self-made people. They are people who have responded generously to the love of God showered on them. Showered on them. And the completion of that love is to be invited to share life with God forever in the life to come. The reading also says what we are to be in the future has not yet been revealed. We do not know and have no way of knowing what the future existence will be like. As what St. Paul says, life face to face with God is something totally beyond our comprehension. And so let us rather concentrate on the life we are living now, and let it be a good preparation for that future life. Today's feast is first of all an occasion for great rejoicing and thanksgiving. It is altogether reasonable to think that many of our family, relatives, and friends who have gone before us are being celebrated today. We look forward to the day when we too can be with them, experiencing the same total joy, happiness, and peace. But today is also a day for us to pray to them, both the canonized and non-canonized, and ask them to pray on our behalf, that we will live our lives in faithfulness, so that we too experience the same reward. Amen.
Please let us confess our faith.
Thank you, Joey.
The Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, all things visible and invisible. I believe in one Lord Jesus Christ,